would come out here and see if I could videotape a quick clip of my potato sprouts while it was bright and sunny out, so we'd have an actual better chance of seeing them. And yeah, they're showing up a lot better. Gee, wonder why that is. But yeah, I've buried these repeatedly. Well, the stems anyway. And they just keep growing. So yeah, these are for my Yukon Gold. And I've just got them in a self-watering grow bin. And you can see this is more one of those ones with holes for air pruning. So it's a bit different from this type of grow bin, which just sits in the reservoir like that. But yeah, and since I didn't have any handles for strips for to use for wicks, I just went ahead and cut the top edge of this off since it's not really necessary, and I'm using that for wicks for my new grow bins, so I'll show you that later. But there's my potato sprouts, my Yukon Gold anyway. So I wanted to give a better explanation of what I meant when I say I cut slits in the bottom of this for the wick. So here you can see I've already cut one slit in it. It's about, you know, roughly about an inch long, and I do another slit on the opposite side, and then I thread my wicking cloth through the slit from this side so that it goes through. Let's see, I've got a bit of cloth here that I can hopefully use as an example. What I do is I just push the cloth through. Come on, maybe, hang on. Okay, it's easier to do two-handed than one-handed, but I push the cloth through, and basically I leave one long strip of cloth and I thread it through both slits once I have them cut, so that you have this like belt kind of lying across the bottom of the grow bin. And the other side, the cloth strip hangs through the bottom like this, so that when it's properly threaded through, this part hangs down into your reservoir, and this is what wicks water up into your grow bin. And excuse me, my phone is ringing. Now, how I make the cuts is I use a box knife. You know, I just use a box knife to cut two lines in the bottom of the bin. I cut two lines, you know, to get like this little strip, and then I come back with a smaller X-Acto knife and I cut it the other way and just punch that out. This is the X-Acto knife I use to just, you know, cut this out. Let's see if I can do this one-handed and off-hand at that. So give me a moment. So this should tell you how easy it is to cut this. I'm doing this off-handed and one-handed. Woohoo! You want to be really, really careful, of course, doing this, because it's very easy to cut yourself if you're not careful, and you don't want to do that. So obviously, you know. And then you just kind of go back through and punch it through. Oh, heavens, sorry about this. And then I go from the other side, get a hold of it, and kind of, you know, just pull the piece out. But it's very easy. Oops. As I cover everything up, hard to see. And I just pull that out, and I have the other slit in there. So basically what I do is from the inside, I thread it through like that, and leave the flat part going across on the inside, and then these I leave hanging out so that they hang into the reservoir and wick water up into the grow bin, and it keeps the soil properly hydrated without keeping it waterlogged, which is really, really nice, and the plants get exactly what they need and nothing more. And that's how I thread that. And here it is, fully threaded. I mean, I might need to make a little longer strip, but I'm not sure. But at the moment, you know, I've got it cut through, I've got it threaded through both sides. And you can see how it stays across there in the bottom of the bin. And then when you have it sitting in, sorry to give you a shot of my garbage can, when you have it sitting in your reservoir, it just, the strips hang down into the water and draw up water into the soil. And that's pretty much just, that's how it works. So that's how your upper reservoir, or upper grow bin works with your reservoir in the self-watering grow bin. Ta-da!